Hello, everyone in
Yo.
online world. What's going on? We are the Couch Potato Queens. I am Frank Williams, and we are going to talk about this recap episode and live feed stuff and Big Brother everything. Steven, wait, before we get to us, hi Sheldon, hi Joseph, hi Sophie, hi Joseph, hi Mason. Hi everyone. Hi. Miranda. Everyone. BZ Leonard. Hi everyone. Welcome to Couch Potato Queen. Steven, how we doing today?
Hey, I'm just here as your local AI instigator, baby.
Oh, you called it already, huh?
Hey, I'm the OG instigator, baby. Come on.
I hear that. Mackenzie, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Hey, yo, I'm good. Yo, I'm up here in New York right here doing this thing with my little dog and shit. You know, on this Big Brother shit. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm just out here farming my corn. You know, I'm from the South. So, you know.
Yeah, you in the country.
I'm in the country. No, I ain't in the country. Nuh-uh.
Oh, okay.
they kill trans people and hang them in the country.
Oh, no. We don't, look, and us too.
When did I eat corn?
Oh, my God.
When did I eat?
I don't know. But when I was ramming you, I found some. The food you can eat twice.
And you can see it in your shit. So, everybody, how are we doing? How did everyone think? How did everyone think that this episode went? Wow, this episode right now is off the chain. Better than
boring as fuck.
Agreed.
Boring as.
It wasn't terrible.
It wasn't great.
Terrible.
It wasn't terrible, but I am wondering why they did it. Maybe just because they may have actually realized, oh shit, we might have a good season on our hands, and if not, we at least have a good. Yeah, we got a good 3 weeks. But also, at the end, it's like maybe their Paramount Plus or live feed watching is not what it should be. They made sure to drop that little. Be sure to go to Paramount Plus to watch live feeds at the end.
I mean, they're gonna do that on everything. I don't think it was so much that they were Grodner did a interview earlier today, and they were talking about the whole.
I am so sorry. This is so.
Come on, freedom! Come on, freedom!
Get it, mama! Get it, mama!
Get you that showmans.
I'm just doing what I see Daddy do.
By the way, y'all, if y'all are watching right now, please be sure that you smash that like, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe.
Please. Yes. I'm sorry, Mackenzie. That was very rude to me, but I had to.
No, you're fine. What they were doing is, it's not to extend the season. They Gardner said our team has to pull off 4 episodes this week. It's a lot to do, but we felt it was important because we launched during a lot of big news and sporting events that are happening in the world. We wanted to make sure after all the preemptions and the convention and the past 2 weeks in Paris that our fans feel like they can get caught up on the show and still go on the ride with us. And it shows people how crazy the season has been, and it's not too late to get invested. So that's why they did the episode tonight.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense now.
So it's more,
which is what I said last week.
It was more so for the casual viewers, if you will. I think they missed the mark with this episode because it was great. If I didn't know Big Brother, it was a great recap in terms of recapping. It was phenomenal. But for us as fans watching, I think that there was some missed moments. For example, I really wanted to see the Lisa and Angela feud. I really was banking that they were going to show that. And I kind of they did show a little bit of T-Core and Chemo, but I kind of wanted to see people who didn't get a lot of airtime. I kind of wanted to see where they stand in some of their confessionals. So I kind of agree.
They have to do something to be able to get airtime.
Oh, yeah. I feel it, but I'm sure they're playing a game. I'm sure that they have things in their head that we aren't aware of, and I want to know the feeds.
But they got to do it to talk about it to other people in the house instead of trying to find somebody to stick their whatever in or have a showmance. This season is more about showmances than it is about alliances and playing the game.
Yeah, the showmances are kind of annoying.
But the showmances seem to be getting out the house before they're anything more than a flirt man's.
Wow.
Right. I agree. I have a. What do you guys think
of a missed opportunity for casting for the recap? Like, I would prefer to see Rachel Riley, Janelle, and like Dr. Will or somebody.
I think they need the newer gen
winners.
They need the newer gen winners, and they probably would have had Xavier, but he's in contract with NBC because he's on the Anonymous coming to your screens soon.
I agree. I disagree with Sophie on this one. I think Jag did and it's not because I met him. He was very wonderful, and I met his twin brother too. Very nice guys. I'm not saying that for that particular reason, but like I think that he has some good insight, and I actually agreed a lot with what Jack was saying. To be honest, I actually agreed a lot with what Cody was saying.
Cody, I thought so too.
Yeah, I was actually, and then Taylor, she's pretty on as well. Like, but as far as like Jack and Cody's read, yeah, I was like, oh wow, I actually agree with them. You know, they played a great game for their season. They did. For their season, the seasons might
for their season,
but for their season, they played a very good dominant game.
I mean, and for Jag, people like to hate on last season and hate on Jag, but Jag was, evicted, came back, and then was on the block, or if he wasn't in power, he was going to win the block. So he had to win a lot. So I mean, good for him.
But to that point though, it was back when the comps were definitely not equitable by any means. And he was winning the same types of comps over and over.
Yeah. Speaking of equitable, can we talk about Matt's comment about?
Yes.
Can you want to go for it, Steven?
Okay, I will give Matt this. I think I get what he was saying, but he went on TikTok Live with Lisa and Kenny. And he said that he thought that his AI arena competition was not equitable. But he said that, it was like a shot in the dark. And I do, to an extent, agree, because I remember as it was happening, I think one question that determines the winner, like in total, I think that's a little much. I think that maybe best 2 out of 3 at least, but I thought having one, like I didn't even catch it, like what the question was, because it happened so fast. Having one question, and let's be real, what
was their AI arena? I don't even remember.
It was like who shows up the most on all the screens combined, right. And it was
yeah.
Because I mean, like, what if you're not looking like that? Would that if you're talking about a competition that could easily be rigged, it's something like that. Yeah. I don't think it was, but all 3 of them had a different answer. That's why I think they really were just kind of like, all right, let's just guess. Whereas the ball comp, it's not like you need that much athletic skill, but like the one that Tucker won, but I think it is kind of equitable for whomever. But one question deciding a winner, when have we ever had that for any competition? Just all you get is one. You get to look around and everything, and one question. No.
And on the ball competition, though, Tucker was being smart with it. He wasn't catching a ball and going and trying to put it into the thing. He was catching 4 or 5 balls at a time, and
he used that brain.
And everybody else kept looking over to see where he was, and they were like, "Oh my god!" And they freaked out, and then they dropped their ball.
He used a move like that, Johnny Bananas or Jordan on the challenge would use. He thought like like if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And if they don't give you that in the rules, then you're doing it. You're doing it right. So I gotta give him that. Okay, Kim.
Yeah. So is this the Kim that was on?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna watch. Hello, Kim. I don't think I've met, but I'm gonna watch the show. They keep telling me how iconic you are. I have not seen Deal or No Deal, so I'm gonna give it a try, and I can't wait to be glued to your wonderfulness. Thank you for watching. Definitely
anyone that goes toe to toe with Boston Rob is.
That's what I keep hearing. So I'm like, I have to watch this show. I'm gonna get into it. But can we? Yeah, but she did make up a good point about like the Rabinas and the Leahs. Do you think they're just
ask down here our thoughts on the new twist and how it would affect the AI arena?
Wait, hold on 1 second, because I want to touch this one right quick. So do you think that they are just too under the radar, or do you think they're just letting the people fight amongst themselves, the big personalities, until it's their time to come?
they're pushing their time limit with being under the radar. Like they're really pushing it. They need to get something.
But are they being targeted? I mean, Rabina is, right, but like they're not really being targeted though. So
I think
doing something right.
I think T Core is the best setup as far as being under the radar. She's the best setup for being able to continue that game for like a couple more weeks. Okay. I don't think Chemo has solid allies.
I think the Deadline article where they interviewed Grodner and Meehan earlier said it best. And Grodner said, I think there's a few sleep competitors in the house, but we've had so much drama with Tucker and Angela and Matt and Quinn that those are in the forefront right now. So you have players who are actually playing. They're just not as loud. Decor is definitely playing. She's smart and she's in a good place. Chelsea's playing a great game. She didn't have any drama on her HOH, and she has a lot of friends in the house. Joseph's flying under the radar, but we're not sure what radar or where he's going.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like Joseph, I don't know where his head is.
But he was kind of sleeping, but now he has been playing. He's trying to get something going with Tucker. He's thinking the other alliance will like crumble. He's been hinting at Tucker, or no, I think Joseph this week has been actually like putting in some work.
Yeah, I think the only reason he's putting in the work with I think the only reason he's putting in the work with Tucker is because he sees Tucker as a comp beast, and he's seeing that as somebody to protect him.
Hey, he's at the bottom. Get him now. Be the first. Be the first.
Okay, so let's go to wait, where did she say that? In terms of the twist. So yeah, so what did we I'm kind of disappointed, first of all. Like, damn, they like hyped it up like we're gonna actually know the twist. And
I figured it was gonna be hanging.
So let's look at the definition of the word instigator. A person who causes something to happen, especially something bad.
But is America going to be the instigator?
Yes, they did say so. They were like, America's vote was so popular, which I think that could be their like easy way to be able to save Tucker.
Honestly, I think it's going to be like, I think it's all going to lead towards the same thing. I think it's going to be either a buyback competition. Does America want to see a buyback competition come up? Does America want Pandora's box? But then in Pandora's box is going to be to bring back, an eliminated house twist. Yeah, we get to pick it, but I feel like all of them are going to lead to the same outcome. And it's a way to put back Angela and Tucker into the house if one of them get evicted, because that's who is.
They know that's what's happening, and they need them. They need them for jury. Like we can't lose Tucker. Well, for entertainment purposes, we can't lose Tucker and Angela before jury. Like they know that, and we know that. I hope they don't reveal that it's America, because like every time that people think that America has an influence, their game changes, their personality changes, and they start playing the game for America instead of playing the game for themselves. And we have such an authentic season with like real life, personalities, that I hope that does not ruin what we have going on. And that's my only fear about it. But we don't know. We don't know what the twist is. So it clicked into me. I think I know exactly what this thing is about to be. They said, listen, they were talking about America voting. If they want to, when they find out. Sorry.
If they want to keep us engaged, and they're saying they did this whole special episode to get people caught up, and they want people more engaged. I think AI instigator is another term for America's player. I think what they're going to do, I just thought of it. I think what they're going to do, America's going to vote for who they want to be their like Dan, or like their like little America's player for like a couple weeks, because to where like a saboteur, to where they can instigate. And since it's AI, or at least their version of AI, they're going to do another type of deep fake thing like Quinn just did with Angela, where the instigator can be whoever they want on the screen. Because guess what? They got to use that screen. They can be whoever they want and instigate something, and then they get a check. I think that's exactly what it is. If they want America to vote, like to continue to vote every single week, what's he going to do this week? I think that's what it is, and that America would vote for Tucker to do it.
It could be. I just feel like that it's not been popular in the past, because It just never really worked well in the past. So I feel like they're going to try to find a way to revamp it, but we'll see.
I think a revamp, but I think it's something that America has to vote for every single. That's something to keep the casual. Like, you got to think they're doing this most likely for the casuals. I think they want something to keep the casuals engaged every single week. And AI instigator, it just sounds too like, oh, an instigator. It sounds like a one person. Oh, okay.
BZ Leonard said, I think it depends on who is watching. In America, if they like Tucker. Alabama, no. New Jersey, yes. Boo boo, I'm from Alabama and I love Tucker.
Can we talk about Tucker?
Let's do it.
Daddy Steven.
Daddy.
Yeah, can we talk about Tucker? Okay, I y'all probably look. Tucker is great entertainment. He's great TV. I like what he's doing. He's very chaotic, but he made a stupid ass move, y'all. Like I think he's great TV, but he's an idiot, and he went from being in such a great position in the house to being the house target. What a freaking idiot. Just in Big Brother, not him as a person, because we live in the same hood. So I don't want to be walking down the street and me and him got to go at it. Really do. We probably gonna get some drinks after this, but I feel like he's great. Look, Mackenzie, let me tell you something. Look, I hope I'm in a relationship by then. But I just don't understand how, like, is it mainly because he's great TV that we're standing so hard, but he's making horrible game moves and he doesn't have an eye on the house. He's actually a horrible Big Brother player. He's like is treacherous, but he's great TV.
Here's the thing. The only difference right now with it's him. What Cedric did this week, very similar to what Tucker did last week, except Tucker just made it a big spectacle. But here's the comparison I mean. Tucker literally just did all that mess, and instead of them voting Quinn out, Cedric and the rest of them, they decided it was better to keep him because we know that he'll be HOH next week so that we can be safe. But so the whole reason why Cedric didn't want to go with Tucker's plan to get Quinn out is because he knew Quinn would be HOH next week and it would keep him safe. What does Cedric do? Just what Tucker did last week. Offered himself to go on the block as a pawn. And now he's going to have to see the AI arena.
That also makes no sense. And then Joseph Collins' comment, Evil Dick was. I feel like that was different. Evil Dick was already a villain, not a villain, but like he was already like not in. Tucker was in an actual like a great position, and I think that's a difference. If he could pull an Evil Dick, great. But
did he have anything solidified though?
I'm
trying to think with who. I'm trying to think with
he
who.
had the guys, the all guys.
Tucker and
I think Tucker was floating like really well.
But that's great. It was doing great. It was doing very well for him.
But now nobody
target.
But Kenny did say something in the press interviews the other day that Steven and I found interesting because he was like, I feel like Rubina is helping Tucker's game right now because he said Tucker is very lonely right now in the house because he's missing connections and outside connections, his dog. So he's going through kind of the similar things that Kenny was going through. He's just not as homesick as Kenny was. So I feel like Tucker is doing all of this because he's lonely, he's bored, and it's kind of like a kid with matches and they want to like light something on fire to see what happens. I feel like that's Tucker in the game. He's bored. He's like, this is boring. This is Big Brother. It's supposed to be shit going on. Let's light the house on fire and see what happens.
Yeah, I kind of agree. And it's kind of,
and he's getting an edit.
He kind of almost has this, like, I have nothing to lose. So let me just be as chaotic.
But I mean, he doesn't, but he is, he's getting a good edit because he's getting the underdog edit along with Angela. And America loves an underdog because we've got this big power alliance that's dominating everything. And then everyone's going against Angela and Tucker. And then Tucker pulls the stupid ass move and pulls Angela off the block, which, was good TV. And then he wins the AI arena and, they can't get him out. And so that's the fucking thing is Quinn and that alliance have for 2 weeks tried to get Angela and Tucker out. And for 2 weeks straight, they've not been able to. So is he stupid? Yes, because you should never offer to put yourself on the block because that's building your resume. No, that's just building stupidity. You know, but Tucker is building his resume because he's winning everything between him and Angela.
But Tucker's out the door in a few weeks, y'all. No matter how much we want to like love it, how much we want to like people want to stand, he's out the door in a few weeks. Unless
we thought the same thing about Jag last season.
We thought the same thing about Taylor the season before.
But guess what? They both were out the house, but came back in. They were technically evicted, right? So a twist.
Which is why the AI instigator twist is going to be putting into place.
So they can rig it for Tucker. So that's what we're saying.
Yes.
So Tucker can only be successful at Big Brother if it's rigged for him. Is that what
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. But I mean, look at how Jag won his way to the end, and I think Tucker easily could too. Let's be real.
Jag did win his way to the end, and he got himself in a very dominant alliance. I do think Tucker can save himself. I do, but I don't. It's gonna just if he could save himself, great. Well,
see, I think what Joseph's doing, he sees that. Hey, just like Mackenzie, you said earlier, like Tucker can win these comps. Like I should get with him, and
nobody else is winning them. Nobody.
I mean, Tucker and Angela are the comp king and queen, but I do agree though. I think you asked Frank like why does everyone like Tucker so much because he's just causing drama? It's because he's also the underdog, but also winning. Because that I just realized.
How are you an underdog if you're saying put me on the block? You're not an underdog. I'm sorry. You're not a victim here. Like you asked to be put on the block. You were put on the block. You and then you caused the scene. That's not an underdog, y'all. That is somebody that is now a target because they did something reckless. You asked to be put on the block. That's not I don't get the privilege of being an underdog.
I think of underdog as you don't have the numbers on your side, like which he doesn't. And just kind of like, okay, how Danny Donato had been an underdog on her original season. Like at one point, like they all hated them, but that's the underdog winning when you have all these other numbers against you and you're able to pull it out.
But she didn't do anything stupid, like to make her like put herself in position like he did.
But aren't all the rest of them stupid because they're voting out the easy targets and they're not getting out these beasts that are on the block? You've got Cedric sitting on the block, and Cedric's not going anywhere
because he's winning the competitions, so they can't get him.
But I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about last week we had what's his face?
Kenny,
not Kenny.
Oh, Quinn.
Quinn. You've got Quinn sitting on the block with a huge fucking power, and whoever's going to head to HOH besides him is not going to be able to do anything. So why, if I was in that house, I would have voted out the person with the big ass power.
But he can play twice in a week. Even Cody said it was stupid for them not to vote him out.
But no, actually Cody and actually Jag or Taylor actually said otherwise because they said Quinn is in an alliance. So they like if that alliance is dominating, of course keep Quinn if he's going to utilize his power and it's going to be in their favor. Cedric fucked up though.
But he's in an alliance over here with these 5 people. These other 5 people know that this 5 people alliance is going on, but they all voted with them. I would have voted to get this person with a power out that I know I'm not aligned with or who is more aligned to other people. I might be in an alliance with him, but I know he's in another alliance and more loyal to that alliance. Bye.
But those other 5 people, if they're not aligned together and they're not having conversation, they don't know this. So it's
now they know. They don't want to make any waves in the house right now. That's the
they got to pull leftovers. They got to pull leftovers if they want something to happen.
I feel like if Tucker goes and Angela goes, let's say they go the next 2 weeks. We're going to be sitting here for the rest of the season. I know, but let's say that happened. We'll be sitting here the rest of the season like.
I don't know.
I don't feel like any of the rest of them do any game. I feel like it'll bulldoze. It'll be
It's a steam. It's gonna. It would be an inevitable steamroll at that point.
I agree. It is kind of a steamroll, but I do think this cast has potential. It's just that Angela and Tucker are such big personalities that it's just dominant, and it's so fascinating to watch. But I do think the other people will eventually come out and start doing some things. If I'm in the house, y'all would say I'm boring as hell too, because I would be doing exactly what a lot of those people do. Let them two crazy heads do what they got to do until I'm ready to play.
I will say my opinion has changed on 2 players now after the last 2 episodes, because Cedric and Brooklyn were high on my list and like going to go far. Now I want them out. I can't stand them. They're on my nerves. Like,
I can't say about Brooklyn. Like I said what I said. I was like, I'm rooting for her. She's in a good place. But then I did watch some of the like some feeds. And honestly, yeah, she's playing a very victim game. And I did not like the Sunday episode, how she like handled that. That kind of turned me off a little bit, to be honest. Because I think I gave her a little bit more credit.
No,
I think I gave her a little bit more credit than what was should have been.
She pulled the exact same thing though. Angela's up there. She says, Brooklyn, whatever. Brooklyn goes up there and plays, wins, comes back down, and then she calls Angela up there. Angela goes back up to play, and then she says Brooklyn again. So how are you going to get mad at Angela for putting you when you just did the exact same thing she did?
Yeah, I agree.
And then she's sitting there and telling everyone, a mother's never won Big Brother.
A married mother.
That's so annoying. Yeah.
Her and Angela, they're having a married mother off. Literally, they're the only 2 married mothers. That's her competition. But listen, I think Brooklyn has the. I think I can see Brooke. I'm not. I kind of still fucks with her because I can see her totally being the next villain for sure.
Mm-hmm. And then
like she's
Kim Mattina.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
And then Kim Mattina said it earlier. Takor and Chemo talk nonstop on what they need to do, but they've not actually done anything, or they've not taken any moves to make moves to do anything.
All they do is talk about what could happen.
Okay, I think it's the pod versus me tonight, and I love this shit. This is what I've been wanting. I don't want no fucking kumbaya. Everybody agree with each other.
Let's go, bitch. Let's go.
I 100% disagree with that. What can I ask you guys? We're all fans of Big Brother. We know the game. What do you expect them to do right now? If I'm Chemo and Takor, I'm sitting back, I'm talking, I'm watching all of these all of these people go at it with each other. You think I'm going to just jump into that mess? No, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to sit back, and then I will play my game when it's time to play. What do y'all expect them to do?
Here's one thing I would expect them to do. You literally just heard on Sunday's episode, Quinn say that his true allegiance is not toward the collective, it's to the visionaries. The visionaries is Quinn, Takor, Chemo, and Rubina. So why all of a sudden is Quinn putting Rubina on the block as a replacement nominee?
I didn't think Rubina was a part of the visionaries. I thought it was just Takor.
She's in it. Oh, she was in it.
Did they just add her? She wasn't in it originally. She was not. She really was not.
I think it got added like over the weekend or something.
And that also goes to your point, Mackenzie. Like, if Quinn is in the Pentagon and then Quinn has Joseph and Takor, there's why vote him out? Like, why would Takor and Chemo vote him out? And then why would the Pentagon vote him out? It makes no sense.
But so Takor and Chemo have both said Quinn is not. They don't feel like he's going to be loyal to them. They feel like he's going to be more loyal to the other alliance. They've said that. So let's say me and you are in an alliance together, and I'm like, I like Steven, but I don't think he's loyal to us. I think he's more loyal to this other group. We really need to try to solidify our places in this game. And they've been saying that for 2 or 3 weeks. But they've made no moves. But then you and I just stay to each other, and we don't go and try to talk to anyone. If I was in that situation, seeing like Tucker winning, I'd be like, hey, Tucker, I really respect the game that you're playing. I'd be trying to solidify something.
So you know what I would tell you, Mackenzie, if that was the case, I would say Quinn is still on our side. We have 12 other people in this house. Let's keep him because he's still aligned to us. If we get rid of Quinn, who is an alliance member, then we have to start almost from scratch. If he's an alliance, if Steven's in an alliance with us and we're still questioning him, just keep him because he's on our side. We need people on our side. We don't have any power.
But he's not. But he's not.
But
he's not because he's not aligned to us because he's more aligned to someone else. So you never know when he's going to turn on you and flip. So it's better for you to turn on him and flip first because you're saving yourself in the game.
But he just said. But then we don't realize he just said in the confessional, Steven said he's more loyal to us. And then what? We gonna vote him out and look stupid?
Doesn't matter. It's matter like how you feel. It doesn't matter what he said.
It does matter. if this motherfucker said he's more loyal to us, and then that damn alliance.
As soon as he said that, though, as soon as he said, "I'm loyal to y'all," they walk out, and Core and Chemo are like, "I don't trust that." So if I don't trust that,
if a bitch say they loyal to me, and I can tell they're loyal to me because their game is exploded. I'm keeping Steven because we're gonna need him eventually. He has a power, and we're not going to be in trouble.
Okay, let's separate T-Core and Chemo though, because T-Core is in the collective at least. Mm-hmm. She has that with Quinn. Chemo, that's all he's got. Visionaries.
Lord,
and he's got a crush on Tucker. He's got a crush on Tucker, and I think Tucker would ride for him. But I do want to go up to a comment that Joseph Collins said earlier, though, because I think I kind of agree with this. Do you want to read it out, Frank?
All right, I expect him to play like Jason and Daniel Reyes. Chemo is more so giving Danny because he's willing to lie and spread shit and just walk away with clean hands, and no one's talking about her.
You agree?
Yeah, but no, I don't agree because they're an obvious duo. Danielle and Jason weren't obvious at all.
Okay.
No one knew that they were aligned together, to be honest. I think there's different other alliances we can equate them to, but I don't know if I can equate that to them. No shade.
See, I'm like, I'm going to throw Kim and Tina into this situation. Like, let's say Kim and I are playing another game together. The first time we couldn't align and we were at odds. But if we're playing together and I'm like, we're loyal to each other, I can speak with both of us where we're not just going to sit there in the backyard with our sunglasses on and just, it would be nice if we had more people to align. I wonder no, we would both be trying to work things, not try to be obvious with it, but try to build up an alliance. So you have a counter alliance to take out this one.
But Core does have a counter alliance. It's called the Collective. So that's why I'm confused. What do you guys want her to do?
But she knows
it's not a counter alliance because it's an alliance that just doesn't include Chemo. Like that's all it really is. And then,
so Chemo, you go in with the other side, and then we compare notes. Then we have
that's what they need to be doing. But also, especially, T-Core doesn't realize that there already is an alliance within the alliance, and she's not included because Quinn is in the Pentagon, which is within the Collective.
I think she's smart enough to realize it. I just feel like she's probably at a point where she just doesn't know what to do.
Maybe so. Yeah.
I just disagree. I feel like people expect everybody to go on Big Brother and just automatically just play aggressive. I mean,
no. It's not playing aggressive.
But that's kind of you
playing smart. It's playing smart.
I think she's playing smart. She's in.
I think she is to an extent.
Alliance.
I think to an extent she is playing smart because she's building the social connections, but she's not carrying that over into. Yeah, but I don't know. I like old school, like Janelle, Rachel, people who are going in there and following up their words with action. I'm seeing no action from too many people that are playing this game. And for us as viewers, in the long run, it might be good, but it doesn't make good TV.
But I agree with it doesn't make good TV part, but when 16 people in the damn house, I mean, not everybody is going to be an Angela or a Tucker or even a Pentagon. and make those moves. I think it's smart to sit back for a minute and let these people do what they got to do till you have a grasp on the house, and then you can make your move. I think that's exactly what T-Core is doing, to be honest.
Like, I feel like she's in the best position to win right now, but she's going to have to build up some alliances, and they're going to have to be willing to make some big moves. Otherwise, Angela, Tucker, or well, pretty much Angela and Tucker, because they're the only ones winning anything right now, are going to dominate it. You know,
I will say, if I was T-Core, I would be doing exactly the same, to be honest. If I know that I'm in with the main majority alliance, but also kind of trickle in with the outsiders, I would do the same thing. I don't know. I'm not going to be in your face. I'm not going to be trying to win too much.
But she knows that she's not, because they've said on live between her and Chemo that they're not listening to anything that they say. Anytime she brings up something or says we need to do this or don't do this, they're ignoring what she says. So she knows that she's on the outs or the bottom of that alliance. In my opinion.
I think she.
Kim, what are you saying? No to.
I think she is aware. I think she's aware, but there's only so much that she can do. Like, she hasn't won anything yet. Everybody that's in power doesn't have power against the Pentagon. What more? I still haven't heard any good argument of what more can she do, or Chemo. I don't.
But also the Pentagon, who have they gotten out?
Oh, thank you, Sophie.
Which target of theirs have they gotten out?
Oh,
like outside of the AI arena, they got Kenny out. They didn't need Kenny. They got Lisa out.
Kenny was not the target.
Chelsea targeted Lisa. She's gone. The targets might have changed, but they still got people that were targets out.
Guess what's one thing in common? Guess one thing that's in common though. Anyone who has left so far, they've gone into an argument with Angela. She's the Grim Reaper, baby. She's the Grim Reaper.
Kenny and her didn't get into an argument. They just try to fuck.
Ooh. Honestly, I've seen her. I'm not like a stan. I'm just like I am normally
exactly Kimatina. Angela targeted Lisa. Angela targeted Lisa.
No, Chelsea said on her HOH, she was like, I want Lisa gone. That was 100% Chelsea's target when she nominated Lisa. Chelsea 100%. Then it shifted. No, Chelsea 100% wanted Lisa gone at first. That was her main target. Tucker was on board with that too.
But Lisa, yeah, it's an easy target though. Lisa was already on the block week before, thanks to Angela.
No, but
really though, Angela and Tucker came in and were like pushing for it though. Tucker was really pushing for it.
Yeah, and then Chelsea was like, "Yeah, I want her gone." So,
but at that point though, who didn't want her gone? Everyone wanted her gone. Yeah. By Glitter.
Oh yeah, Kenny and Angela did get into an argument about him being a quitter.
Yup.
Yeah,
if you argue with Angela, you done.
Yeah, they did get an argument in the kitchen.
Yes, everyone. So I'm gonna need Angela to get into an argument with someone just so we know who's going home.
Did she get into it with anybody? Oh shit, she got into it with Brooklyn this week. But that's the only one, right? I think.
Oh, in our interview with Kenny the other day, Kenny was like, I know I'm the worst player to ever play Big Brother and everybody hates me. I'm like, no, you're not the worst. There's a list of other people that are the worst.
Like you could, you may have been bad, but it could be worse.
He was pretty bad. He's probably one of the worst. He didn't do anything. He was probably one of the worst.
He won a POV.
Exactly though. So Brooklyn is next. I mean,
hopefully.
Hey.
How was it interviewing Kenny? How did you guys feel? How did you guys think the interview went?
He said it's like a couple. Very chaotic. His kids were hanging all over him. If y'all haven't seen it yet, you can, after the live stream, go and check out our interview with Kenny. But his kids were hanging all over him. He
pushing buttons.
Yeah, they were like, Danny. And
I'm like, because he was like, oh, we thought you were undercover cop, and we love that. I'm like, girl.
I don't know who we is, but
I'm trying to be nice.
I know. I think you guys did a great job. It was a great interview.
Hey. Mason's got a point. First thing we saw on the feeds was Mackenzie shit talking Angela. And now she's gone.
I was surprised to see that she thought that she would be Angela's target.
Mackenzie's not gone yet.
Hey now.
Well, so Rabina, let's get to the elephant in the room about the eviction. Spoiler alert, So, just a spoiler
Hold on.
alert, world.
Let's give a round of applause. Rabina is going to have at least a diary room this coming week.
Right, she's gonna have a couple, hopefully, right?
I have never seen anybody in 2 full weeks not get one single diary room. Never seen that before ever. Wild.
So let's catch people up. Spoiler alert. So Tucker won the veto, which I might talk how I talk, but I'm actually happy about it. See, I can have an opinion, but still have an opinion that is, positive towards the person I have an opinion about. So I am happy that Tucker won the. I think he's still an idiot in the game, but like great TV.
And he almost gave the rest of us a heart attack.
But I'm happy that he won the veto. I'm ecstatic. I actually hope that he wins HOH next week, to be honest, to shift things up. Like, I really hope him. Can Angela win again or no?
No, which is such bullshit. Because listen, no, that is so fucked up because in Big Brother 23, Tiffany got to compete again. Claire couldn't actually vote. And Claire had to throw the next HOH. Meanwhile, this is so unfair. This is why Quinn is Alison Grodner's actual son.
But you know what? I think they did that because, well, even Claire's HOH was supposed to be secretive, right?
Yes. And
so
then
I think they did that because, yeah, you're right, actually. Well, I think they did that because the twist was the deep fake. So if Quinn did the twist right, which I'm so disappointed how he handled it. If he did the twist right, he didn't have to tell them that it was a deep fake. So I think that's why Angela couldn't. That's why she can't be the HOH the next week.
See, I could still see her because it was taken over. We don't know by who, so everyone competes, which is what they did on Big Brother 23. So I could understand Quinn getting to vote just to make it still seem like it's a secret. But there's no reason why Angela cannot play in HOH because all she won was a veto.
Safety.
Like she won immunity. She didn't get to make a single decision. All she got was the room.
I feel like that's why they gave her a birthday basket early and, all that other stuff.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn, I wish so. Yeah, so now Angela can't play, but I do. I want Angela. Well, I would have. Just Tucker, I guess. But yeah, I want Tucker to win next HOH. What does Leah stand? Do we know?
I don't know.
Leah Mackenzie out.
She does. Yeah.
I saw that.
It's just getting weird. I don't know.
Weird. Is it like jealousy, you think, or
I think they're like frenemies. They're like a Laurel and Cara Maria type of like they're trying to always like outdo each other. Like Leah literally said that she
like a Regina George and Katie Heron.
Yes, she said no. It's like Regina and Gretchen because she says that she hates that Mackenzie steals her jokes.
Yep, exactly,
and that's why she's going.
That's so petty. That is so stupid. So we don't know.
But I also think it's because Leah likes to flirt with all the boys. Leah likes to flirt with all the boys, and so I feel like she wants. Mackenzie really doesn't, but really Leah's the type that she's like, oh, I don't want another pretty girl in the house.
Chelsea's a bad bitch. Okay, like Chelsea's a cute girl.
She's the one crushing on people from a distance.
We're gonna get to Chelsea later. But I still.
Oh, and we lost Frank. Okay. Well,
the white girls are fighting. That's what it is. She wants to be the only white girl, the only pretty white girl. That's all it is.
Mason, you done kicked me out the chat. Kicked me out the damn chat.
Regina George hit you with a bus.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, so that's petty as hell. So do we know who they would nominate if they were to
Leah?
Leah or Mackenzie?
Well, I feel like didn't I see something that Mackenzie and just got into it a new I don't know. Hold on, let me go look. I've not kept up the last 2 days. I've had work, a lot going on.
Somewhat kept up, but like for one, Leah has just not
Mackenzie would have to punch down literally.
So since we don't know where Mackenzie and Leah stand, I'm rooting for a Tucker HOH. So that can clear up any biases that you might think I have towards other house guests. But I just have to say that, like, I'm also curious about this Chelsea and Cedric hatred, because I think Chelsea I think is fine. I'm like, you had an HOH where you didn't really get too much blood on your hands and you're in a good position. I like Chelsea. I think she's phenomenal. She's wonderful. So I'm kind of confused where like the hatred or like the disdain for them is shifting. So
are you talking about people online in general?
Yeah, and then y'all too. I've been reading y'all group chats.
Well, I think the one
I like Chelsea. I feel like Chelsea's going to be like in the final.
No, I think I fuck with Chelsea too. The one thing that I think the only thing it can be, because both of them were HOH, they've had more screen time and they've had more just about them. So we have more feelings toward them than we would, like, let's say Rubina and Cam with the least 2 diary reels.
Thank you, BZ Leonard. We agree.
Thank you.
Let's super chat with a live. CBS should show this chat next Tuesday. Let's be real.
This is some real couch potato queen stuff. I love this. Not everyone is going to agree. We respect the shit out of each other, but I love this. I love that we're not yes people. We stick to our guns. We stick to how we feel. And, we debate like mature.
If we kumbaya and ate each other's assholes all day long, nobody would watch that.
It would be like Couch Potato Queens last season. But I'm just joking. It was fine last season. We were out of it last season. But so going back to Chelsea, right? Cedric, because I think we spoke on Chelsea. So like the Cedric thing, that move I think was just so ridiculous. I don't know why I have a soft spot, and I think Angela has a soft spot for Cedric too.
I do too.
Is it? I don't know if it's his age or I don't know. What is that?
That was the wrestling bell ring. Ding, ding, ding.
All right, because we're talking about Cedric. Let's go.
Cedric, I feel like Kenny said it the best. He is. How did I ask him the question? If he was, it was in the microwave minute, but I was like, intelligent game player or getting lost in the game, and he's like getting lost in the game.
Yeah,
I feel like he is a little bit too young to kind of be able to comprehend just a lot that needs to. I think he's just looking at it as a fun experience, and because he's not been able to get his target out when he was HOH. So
I disagree with that. I do think he is still playing versus like Mackenzie literally just like said it to, maybe it was T-Core or it was someone going up the stairs, I think last night. But he's just saying like, I just always forget that I'm like playing a game right now. I don't think Cedric does. Like, I think his head, like for 21, his head is definitely more there than some of the other people in the house. Like more than Leah.
I kind of agree with both of you though. Like Mackenzie, I don't think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think you mean that he's forgetting he's playing the game. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you believe that he's getting lost in the game, and I agree with that. I agree he's getting lost in the game. Cedric strategizes a lot. That boy knows he's playing Big Brother. I think he got lost in the game. I think he got lost in the game because of last week and him putting himself on the block. I think that's messy and it's silly.
Every other fucking head of household in the history of Big Brother, their week of HOH, they're like, I want safety next week, safety next week, safety next week, safety next week. Sometimes they don't get it and they get put on the block because they're dumb. But he volunteered to go on the fucking block. And then he thinks he's going to win something. And then he loses.
But guess what, y'all? Tucker did the same damn thing.
But Tucker wasn't the HOH. And Tucker was bored.
But he had a reason.
Also pulled it off. Tucker pulled it off.
Tucker, he put it off, by the BB gods. But Tucker still, first of all, Tucker is I don't know if he doesn't remember.
Thank you, Kim Matina. He knows he's playing. He just doesn't know how to play.
Okay, I would take that response versus saying he doesn't think he's playing Big Brother.
I agree.
I would take that response. However, he got really screwed last week by Tucker. He had a great HOH reign until Tucker screwed it up. He told Tucker, don't use the veto. Like, don't use the veto. What did Tucker do? He used the veto. So it's like, okay, so when did he become the bad guy? He told this man not to use the veto. They didn't know how to vote.
Well, no, that's because of that. It's just he's not. Well, first of all, that was a bad move because they didn't even trust Quinn, and it's 2 alliances. So, and regardless of what you think about alliances, if I had 2 alliances and I knew I could turn on one, and you're going to have to eventually, and I could get out a big player that knows the game, that has a massive power in the game, I would take that fucking shot because they want to talk about building their resume by going on the block. I want to go on the block so I can build my resume. You don't build your block by going on the your resume by going on the block. You build your resume by pulling off big moves. And that would have been a good move for Cedric's HOH because if he had done that, gone to the end, he could have said, I pulled the trigger on Quinn. I got a massive power out of the game, and I took out a massive player in the game at that point.
But you took out your allies so soon.
But you got to take everybody out. You're going to have to turn sooner or later.
No,
Yeah,
just if I knew, it's for me, it's getting out a guaranteed HOH, and maybe they didn't know that he could play in the next HOH as well. Like that's just he's blind with a lot of people.
But it's also why would you get rid of Quinn if you know that Quinn is going to be a shield for you, first of all, and you know that he's in your alliance? I don't understand. I wouldn't have understood
because
that
no one's trusting. Everyone knows that he's back and forth. No one says that they trust him.
He doesn't have a final. He doesn't have a final. Well, he doesn't. Does anyone besides T?
But now he's a lone wolf. So if the lone wolf, oh, like my shirt. So if the lone wolf is like on my side, and he has someone he's targeting,
this is what I have to agree with. I said it last week. I'm like, if there's a guaranteed HOH, like someone's HOH, it's like. Well, that's less chance that I don't know.
I'm not taking
it's a weird
out
stitch.
if I'm working with them and I know they're not going to put me up. And Cedric asked to be put up, but if I know they wouldn't like put me in danger.
Well, and then on top of that, Quinn is now throwing around the idea to all of his alliances of being a pawn next week to try to get Tucker out next week. Do you think that if I had just had a power, played a power, and just had America put me on the block, that I would be not offering myself up as a pawn to try to get? No,
I think that's dumb.
Because everybody else in that house should look at Quinn and be like, well, America doesn't like you. Maybe if I get you out, America, that'll like rally America behind me because I'm the one that got you out. That's what I would be thinking in there.
Yeah, I would too.
I would keep him if he's aligned with me. But that's just.
I mean, you can't be aligned with everyone.
It's right, but it's still like you keep your friends close, your enemies closer. But it's still like I see you. I'm sure that the Pentagon are looking at Quinn like I see you, but right now you're a shield. If Quinn was to go in that eviction, what would happen?
I would agree with you if everyone in the Pentagon or whatever alliance it is was winning competitions.
So keep him.
Why he's not won anything?
Because that's more people on my side.
But if somebody's not winning anything, what good are they for you? When you're not in power the next week, if no one in your alliances,
Guys, no one's winning anything except for Angela and Tucker. So it's like, if no one's winning anything, okay, if Quinn is going to be after Tucker, I'm keeping him.
Well, that's not totally true because at one point, half the house had won competitions, but 2 of them are gone. Lisa and Kenny.
And you said that no one is winning. The Pentagon won most of the competitions outside of now Tucker. So it's like, yeah, if that's an alliance, Chelsea, Cedric, they won 2 HOHs out of 4. Like that's huge for my alliance members. Quinn won the deep fake HOH. Like that's won 3 wins. So we can't.
But Cedric's HOH, Chelsea, I'll go 50-50 with you and say, yeah, okay, she got Lisa out and that was like a target. I don't really think that was her target, but we'll go with that. But Cedric's HOH was a clusterfuck.
It was
He went in
because of
there.
Tucker.
I'm
It
going
was
to
a
get no
cluster.
blood on my hands with this HOH, and he's the most bloodied HOH that we've had this season.
It was because of Tucker. So honestly, you could say it's failed HOHs. But at the end of the day, there's an AI arena. There's a twist for a reason. So I think it's kind of shitty to call it like an HOH a failure when you have a twist that is like in the midst of it. I don't think Chelsea's HOH was a failure. She wanted to target Lisa. Lisa's gone. They wanted to target Kenny. Kenny's gone. Yes, they wanted to target Tucker, but he won the AI arena. But regardless, two people that weren't on their side are out the house. How was that a fail?
I will say this. I just noticed when you were going through that, each week, I guess who was supposed to be the target has won a competition saving them. Like Lisa won the first HOH, or she probably could have gone home. Kenny, or not HOH, veto. Kenny won the second veto. Tucker won the HI arena.
So was every single HOH a fail? Like, you can't say that like with this twist. This twist is there for a reason, and it's so brilliantly placed. I think it's great. A great twist, but that's the game. If you have a twist that interrupts your gameplay, that's
but whenever you sit there and listen to their arguments in the HOH and like you're in power and we're sitting there talking, well, this is what we're gonna have, this is what's gonna happen this week, and nothing that you're trying to get to happen happens because it's just everything else is, the odds are stacked against you. But if I'm playing a game with you and we're aligned, and let's say the three of us in an alliance, and me and Frank, we're winning everything. And every time we go to play something, Steven doesn't win. First out, second, third out, whatever. Then after a few weeks, I'm going to be like, okay, I've got an opportunity to get Steven out. He's not winning anything. He's really not carrying any weight for the alliance. He's a number, but I can replace that number with anybody.
But that's after a few weeks. We're only in week 4.
But I mean week 4.
I mean, I know, but like we're in week 4, and still like 2 members of that alliance won head of households. And I don't think that
Kenny was a waste to get out because Kenny was always going to want to go. Kenny was always a threat of self-evicting.
Yeah, but you know what? Kenny already won a power of veto. Kenny could have easily won an HOH and then targeted them. I don't think that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's a failed HOH. A failed HOH is when someone that you literally was working with, like if a Cedric was to be put on the block, like with this Quinn situation, and Cedric goes home. That's a failed HOH. If you get someone out of the game that's not working with you, that would put you up, that's not a failed HOH.
Well, and then, also,
it just didn't go the way you wanted it to go, but you still got a target out that would have came for you. Kenny won a veto already. Kenny could have won an HOH and targeted that whole alliance. Get him out the house while you can then.
Oh, Joseph Collins coming through.
You know what? That's fine because I have my own opinions, and I'm not a sheeple to just agree with everybody that agrees with sheeple shit. So so if the motto is expect unexpected, you need a backup plan. The backup plan, Kenny left, Lisa left.
Oh, I guess those have been the backup plans.
Backup plan. Also Chelsea did say, before Angela was the target, she did say she wanted Lisa out the house. That was her target, was Lisa, until things switched. She still got Lisa out the house.
Well, if these players were smart, what they would do is they would lay off the let's get Tucker out right now and give him a week or so of not having to go up, not feel like he's fighting, get him a little bit bored, and then try to pull a back door on him. But all they're going to do is spin their wheels for the next week or two, trying to get him out. And I think they're going to just keep failing until he wins an HOH, and then
use him as use him as the shield. I don't know. Try to build at least here's one thing
build
you
an
could
alliance with Tucker.
Build a fake alliance. Why are people not building fake alliances? I think one did just kind of happen the other night.
Angela, Tucker, Chemo, Rabina, and Decor.
Yes. Oh yeah. Last night when Angela was on the ground listening through the door to hear what they were saying, comes out and says, could I please be in your alliance? You know, I'll be at the bottom. It's fine. But, and honestly, props to Angela for doing that because, hey, closed mouths don't get fed.
Thank you. Backup plan.
We can agree to disagree.
I mean, if it doesn't go the way you want it to go, as long as you
Chelsea wanted
a target out,
but Lisa was voted out. Backup, sure, but Angela was the target.
Angela was the target, but Lisa was the original target. The night one of Chelsea's HOH, she said she wanted Lisa out. So yes, the target shifted. It was still successful because you got your original target out. Next order of business. So I have a great announcement to make. I forgot. We have a special guest on Thursday. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This person made the storage room iconic and great energy. I cannot wait to kiki and cackle with her. I kind of want to see who you guys think. I kind of just spoiled it. Probably.
Yeah, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Who is it?
It's a female.
Yes, you guys got
and
it.
The chat clocked it.
Yes,
the chat clocked it.
Good job. I mean, that was kind of a little obvious, but yes, we will be chatting with Mimi on Thursday night after the eviction episode. Yeah, I spoiled it. I know. I'm so excited. So if you guys have any questions for Mimi after this video, leave your questions in the comment, and we'll make a list of them and have a good time with Mimi. Hopefully you guys are all there. I know a lot of other podcasts go on after a certain time, but we're not on every night because we have lives. But you guys should definitely come through, and I'm excited to talk to Mimi.
Excited. I'm so excited.
Me too. Definitely.
I can't wait to hear her thoughts.
She's such a beautiful soul, like so
inside and out. My God.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting. I'm having so much fun today because I love this dynamic. I love all of you in the chats, even if you throw shade, Joseph Collins, and used to be my favorite. Even if you throw shade at me, that's the beauty of Big Brother.
You know who's the queen of shade?
Who?
Sophie Dopey.
Oh yeah, Sophie Dopey, hands down, queen of shade. That's why I'm like, if I don't get read by Sophie, my night on the pod is not successful.
So we did not get to say this. We didn't get to steering our interview with I forgot his name, Kenny. But somebody did ask him who he wanted to see go. The next 3 people that he wanted to see out of the house.
Okay.
And he said he wanted to see Brooklyn, Angela, and Joseph. That's the next 3 to go.
Brooklyn, Angela, and Joseph. Did he? Oh, yeah.
He said that Brooklyn is everywhere and in everybody's boxes, and she's playing the mom victim mentality.
Did he?
Joseph, he just said that Joseph doesn't. He feels Joseph is just lost or doesn't know how to play the game.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did he say that he thought Brooklyn was the fakest in the house?
Yes, he did.
He did say that.
I can see that. I can see it. I can see that.
But then when asked who was playing the best game, he said he felt that Brooklyn was playing the best game. I can see that too. With Tucker and Takor.
Yup.
He also really did he watch any of the episodes or the feeds?
Yeah, okay, and then he also said that his wife had sitting there and gave him a blow by blow of all of his fuck ups. And this person talked to you, and this person was wanting to have an alliance with you, but you were too stupid to realize that they were wanting an alliance with you. He
played such a silly game. What? So he said Brooklyn.
Depends on how many donuts they eat.
Angela. So I wonder why he wants Angela to go. So was there dynamic?
He said that she was just. He said that Angela was playing a horrible game because she's being a bully, and she's being a Karen, and he doesn't like the game that she's playing because he feels like it's crossing a line with making fun of people by the way they look or physical traits or characteristics that they can't help.
It's not that they can't help it.
Y'all not gonna like this. I don't know if y'all gonna like this. I don't know who BB Twitter like. I don't know who y'all like, but I can't believe you said because I couldn't stand her week 1.
You come around, Angela?
I am. I think I fucks with Angela because she's real.
She's real.
She said it in her
I like Angela now.
Interview. She's real as hell. Like you can't get more realer than that. Like I love that realness. You know, Chelsea and Brooklyn, I love them, but they'll talk shit about you behind your back. But Angela will say it to your face, and I like that. Like that's
old school BB, baby.
Yeah,
it's refreshing as fuck.
I wouldn't say I love her, but I will say like I like her. Like as a person, she's real. The Karenisms, but that aside.
Yeah,
that's great TV.
Crispy, Twitter loves Angela, Facebook not so much, but guess who else not as much? Barstool Sports. I cannot believe they wrote an article about how she is the most insufferable house guest that Big Brother has ever seen. Listen, let's give him something to talk about. Let's give him something to talk about. Most insufferable, get a life. Get a life.
I can see that, but I like it. I like it. This is exciting for me.
It's not crossing a line. It's like she says, it's Big Brother.
Right.
Like when she called Lisa.
They must have forgotten about Jesse on his first season.
Oh.
I mean, a lot. There's a sheet of people who are bad. Like at the other day, she wasn't bad. She was robbed.
How can you be robbed when you break the rules and intentionally destroy CBS property?
Because
you're not robbed.
They destroyed her. They destroyed her HOH.
And it's the game. Get over it. Roll with it, bitch.
Listen. I personally, I've never gotten over anything ever. So I
grudges.
I'm never gonna get over anything. So no, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's a game. Maybe after the game's over, but during the game, I'm gonna be like, get your ass out of my face. Like, get your twit ass out of my face.
Did you call me a twit?
With Angela, I didn't like after the first week, I was off of the Angela train. Then after the end of the second week, I started to get back on the Angela train because she got out of the crazy train and got back onto the let's play this game train. She was on crazy train and she was like, she had fueled that fucker up and she had filled it with gas and dynamite and she was full speed ahead.
But exactly, Joseph Collins, most insufferable. Jen cried like a baby about her picture. I would have been crawling up the wall to get out. Like, yes, we have had way worse people. Like, come on. I mean, everyone always has to be painted badly. Every season. Doesn't matter what season. You're
Christmas.
Yeah, come on. Let's be real.
But guys, like
Shelly.
Guys, we have to call a spade. She is annoying. And she is.
So am I.
She does have insufferable Angela. She does have insufferable moments, and I would say more so week 1. I would say that article would be valid if it was for week 1. Week 2, she was a little bit, quieter, but I think she's great. And then like the way that she bombarded that alliance meeting,
I love it. I love it. Closed mouths don't get fed.
I agree.
She's what better way to target? Sorry, I wasn't trying to eavesdrop. We can just hear you way out there.
Yeah, like, so are they going to be like down with that or?
Listen, it's like, why not? Why not get an extra number?
Yeah,
she's out there floating. Why not pull her in?
But
she's
winning. She's winning things.
So guys, tell me the people that's in that alliance, and then I'll drop the vape.
People in that alliance are
I'll drop Angela, the vape, not the mic, but I'll drop the
Angela,
vape.
Tucker, Chemo, Rubina, and Decor.
Wait, what's the third and last name you just said?
Chemo, Rubina, and Decor.
Wait, who?
No.
Drop.
But they didn't see Get Out. They didn't see Get Out.
But
Angela went and knocking.
But
Angela went and knocked, and it just happened.
Takor and Chemo, what though?
Dopey, thank you, Robina.
Were they still having that conversation?
Oh, Kim and Tina said, I think Brooklyn is more of a Karen than Angela. Brooklyn actually went and talked to the manager.
You know what she did?
Going around where they it was Chelsea and Cam said that she looked like Michael Jackson.
Oh my god!
There's a couple things they've said she looked like, or that. Oh my gosh, that was. But it was because she was wearing red as well, and then even Tucker Tucker don't know. He was like, well,
and she had her hair with a middle part,
and he was like, well, you do have a music note tattooed behind your ear, so I mean,
wait, we got alcohol in the house tonight.
So they gave Angela her birthday basket early.
Wait. Oh, wait. They gave whose birthday bag?
No, Angela. Her birthday's next week. And she was like, I didn't know my birthday was today. She was like, and they're like, she was like, what's the date? And they're like, the 11th. She was like, oh, it's not today. It's not for another week. Probably because
they gave her a birthday basket because she's HOH and she's not going to get HOH next week. And so this week's just basically, or so they just gave it to her this week, I think.
Wait, guys, is this true?
Maybe.
So what the hell?
If they did, then I take back what I'm saying. But that's the first thing they did.
That's why I'm like, what do y'all want them to do? Because what I'm seeing them play. I don't know what, I'm seeing them play a game that needs to be played.
So when have you been watching the feeds?
I watched the feeds today and last night. I caught myself up. And I watch the feeds. Actually, I do watch the feeds every single night. I just don't watch them during the day.
You can't watch them long because they keep putting up that we'll be right back.
I know. Oh my god, that's so annoying.
It's pissing Felicia off.
And I have to say thank you to y'all because y'all be updating me in the group chats. So I'm caught up. I know what's going on. I just don't know. I wish I knew confessionals, obviously, because it's kind of confusing this season knowing what's real and what's not. So that's why I'm like, it's not to be combative. It's just what I'm seeing is I'm seeing gameplay, but I'm like, what more do people want from certain people? That's all. That's all I want to know. Kakora's great. I'm not a stan. I'm not standing anybody right now. Which sucks. I want to stand somebody. But that's why I'm
in that article, they were asked if they were going to keep AI Arena all season, and they said that you'll have to stay tuned to find out, which not a big shock. But they are also saying that they're going to talk about at the end of the season about keeping it for future seasons because it's been so popular.
It's great. It's so
I wish they could figure out a way to keep it for a while this season, past jury,
I think they're going to have a 7-person jury just so they can keep AI Arena straight up.
It's so wonderful.
I feel like they'll not have a 9-person jury because last year they had what's-his-face get evicted. So they had to bump it down to 7 to have it an odd number and not an even number. So there couldn't be a tie. Mr. Racist comment.
That wouldn't have mattered though, because he was done before jury ever started. It wouldn't have mattered. You said less evictions.
I know, but because there was, so then they had to, switch some things up because there wasn't as many people in the house.
But I think that was going to always happen because it was a 25th anniversary and they wanted to go old school. But I don't like 4 votes to win. You just have to have 4 people from. I don't like that. That's the only thing. It's 5 maybe, but
yeah.
So how many? So we don't know how. So we're just speculating the jury.
It would surprise. I would be very surprised if they just one random season they went back to 7 after 10 seasons and then they just switched back to 9. That just would seem weird to me. If you're gonna make that big of a change.
You guys made a good point though. I'm sorry, Steven. You guys made a really good point. I think it was you. I can't remember, but I think a battle back is in store. I think someone said that after this week, you believe that there's going to be potential for a battle back. I think that's too because I think they are aware that Angela and Tucker are doomed within the next few weeks, and they're just too great of TV. But what better way? I could see that happening.
America loves to be involved. So if you're production, if I was and I've worked in TV production, so if I was a producer, I'm going to give options, but all of these options lead to this road. You're going to think they go, but it's going to be a big twist and turn. But if do you want to see a battle back competition? Do you want to see Pandora's box unleashed on the house? If you pick Pandora's box, and Pandora's box is going to be bringing back an eliminated house guest. So I feel like that's what's going to happen. I might be wrong, but
I mean,
anything.
I don't know. I can't see them if it's not everyone who was pre-jury. I don't see them doing anyone pre-jury. I like a jury battle back.
Not pre-jury.
I like a jury
after the jury.
I like a jury battle back, but it's not gonna work if it's a 7-person jury. If it's a 9-person jury, I could see it happening. But a 7-person jury, that's not enough people. Like, it would be too late into the game by the time they could do one.
Angela also made history. She's the 7th person in Big Brother history to win 2 HOHs in the first 4 weeks. Only 7 people have done it.
Not only that, Rachel Riley did it, and Rachel Riley did it in a knockout competition, which is what Angela won. 2 HOHs, Kristen, Quinn.
I wish they saved that knockout competition for a real HOH, because
I hate when they don't do it live.
It was so obvious. But it was also so obvious that people were just like not picking their alliance, or were picking their alliance members to like kind of keep it on the hush, because they know Quinn had the power. So I was like, damn, I wish they saved this one for like when we really need a person to win HOH.
Too early. Yeah, too early.
It was way too early. What do we think? What do we think this next head of household competition is going to be?
Well, they keep talking about like it's going to be the wall comp, and I'm like, well, hell, good, get that out of the way. You know what?
But they also gave him a bowling mini game, so I feel like it's going to be the bowling mini game.
Oh, so a skill one. Damn, I was really hoping it would be the wall comp, so that Angela was forced to sit out, and like there wasn't even an option for her. She could knock it out of the way.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna probably get another pressure cooker.
I would love to see this bunch in there. Okay, for a real quick second, can we take a little?
It's a crapshoot bowling thing. Yeah, Joseph, thank you.
Okay, good. I love a good crapshoot. Actually, switches things up.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a little random like side piece of things that I had discovered recently. Listen, there are so many weird little connections between not only like house guests this season, but within like media and entertainment. So, Frank, did you see
1 degree of separation?
Chelsea is Niecy Nash's niece.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm like, your Niecy's niece. But yeah, Niecy Nash hosted a game show that was like similar to Name That Tune that Rubina was on. We just saw that. Yes. And now you're seeing
Frank,
photos.
You must not be watching videos that we send in group chat, because
I send them.
I saw the Rubina thing. I saw that a while ago, but I didn't know about the Chelsea thing.
Yeah, I just found them all out. And then I see photos of Tucker with Paris Hilton, who what do you know? The other chef, Lisa, Paris Hilton's chef.
Oh,
and then also, I mean, why? I can't believe Cody didn't decide to say on his episode tonight that, oh yeah, I've known Tucker for years. He's going to be great.
He probably did. They probably cut that shit out.
But does Tucker really know Cody, or is it Tucker's met Cody 1 or 2 times?
They've known each other for years, and they've both said that now. And there's photos of them like at frat parties together and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
God, to be at a frat party with those two, butt naked. Just sorry, my mind went somewhere.
Go there.
I don't think Cody's cute. Never have. Polly, yes. Cody, no.
I think he's attractive. You know who I think is really attractive? I do think Matt is really attractive.
Which one?
The one that was voted out first. I was like looking at his Instagram.
Did you see?
It's so fine.
So you saw that thing today with him and Matt from last season? Working out together?
Yeah, I did. I saw that.
Oh, I didn't see. Yeah. I did not see Matt squared.
Baby, sign me up for that one. We didn't. Really
I can't with Cam just because he got smelly feet, and I would see him naked, and I'd just see the smell coming off his feet, and I'd be like, "Ooh,
oh, yeah, fuck that." Like, fuck a feet. Put on some socks. Like, let's do this.
Right. I'm like,
let's do this.
According to Chelsea, his feet even stink with the socks on.
Chelsea too. Oh, man.
Walking around the house all day.
Anyone walking around the house barefoot,
like Lisa with her black feet.
Put some slippers on.
Yeah.
Put some slippers on.
I like Cam. I know people are just weird about him, but I like Cam. I do.
I do like Cam. I think he's a great guy, but I think he's on the wrong show. I think he needs to be on The Bachelor.
No,
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But you know what? I will say he's doing a good job from what I've seen. Is like he has the Pentagon, and then does Tucker trust him? He is kind of feeding Tucker information. I think that's smart. I don't know.
Oh, good point, Joseph. But yeah, because they did bring the Traders casting people on. They found some randos and also people they knew had good connections, would be good TV. It's like season 1 of the Traders all over again. Yeah, I totally get that reference.
Well, and they also have I think Rachel Riley was saying the other day that they pulled in like a lot of Dr. Phil's casting people too. So that's probably where Angela came from.
Hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea. Bring in
Brooklyn, because Brooklyn was on Dr. Phil too.
Yup. And God, everyone's been on TV. I mean, I guess, hey, but hey, I love that. Cast people from Dr. Phil, because I want people I love the idea of casting mentally ill people. I love it.
Well, in that case, we need to be hiring the casting people or the casting crew from Jerry Springer. I want to see some drama. I want to see some shit in the house going on.
Okay,
I want a good old fashioned fight. It might get him expelled and evicted out of the house, but I want to see some like punches getting thrown in the house.
I would love it too. But bad Big Brother club. No, I kind of agree, Just Collins. Yeah, I'm hoping Cam isn't like Mimi. I hope he makes a move before the house decides an easy boot for an easy week. Yeah, I think that is where the issue of, I feel like Mimi was always, it's always like, this could be happening. This is going to happen. Like, we want this to happen, but like, I guess never pulling the trigger on it and thinking that you might be more safe than you are. I don't know. I can see.
And Joseph said at Brooklyn too, Brooklyn and her husband went on there because a 17-year-old rando kid was hacking into their security system, threatening to do bad things to Brooklyn. See, here's the thing though. I was on Jerry Springer. The whole fucking thing is fake. Fake. So, if it's fake, how much of the other shit's fake? So I don't know that
Yeah, well, okay, fine. Angela's episode was a whole other episode. It wasn't just like a one segment thing. I'm talking like it was a Dr. Phil goes to their house to do, like, there was like follow-up episodes and everything. Like, they had like a whole episode because Angela's daughter had been living in the same household as her and her husband for years and hadn't talked to her dad in like 4 years.
Yeah, Price is Right.
A game show is not really fake. Anything that's a game show is not fake. That's against the law. That's like several federal laws being broken.
We don't break laws.
Anything with
Jerry
money
Springer's,
involved. Yeah. Jerry Springer's not. Jerry Springer's entertainment. Just like Dr. Phil is. Just like the Maury Povich show. Just like Sally Jesse Raphael. Just like.
I miss her.
But
Ricky Lake Ricky Lake, that's the other big one back in the day. Go Ricky, go Ricky, go Ricky.
Yeah, a lot of those are obviously fake. But Big Brother's not fake. Survivor's not fake. Deal or No Deal is not fake.
Deal or No Deal, I'd say, is the least fake out of any of them.
Yeah.
I would say a lot of it's manipulated, but it's not fake.
It's manipulated, because it's just some of these confessionals. I'm like,
y'all know, like, we're talking seriously though. When Kim Patina was on there doing it, but they put challenges on there. They put Survivor and Big Brother and all these other shows to shame. Like, the fucking challenges on Deal or No Deal Island were like
NBC. It's like I've never seen Clear's Day.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
NBC Universal.
Girl, they were dropping them
money.
They were like bungee jumping. That they had them pulled way up in the air, flying through the air, throwing balls at things.
Have them driving their own ATVs, their own
having
jet
to
skis.
like untwist lines through swamps. Like, they had several swamp challenges.
Okay.
Poor Kim got stuck in the swamp, but my God.
Kim says, promise you, Dondi was not fake at all. Kim, I gotta ask you. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but tell me if you've seen the episode of Big Brother 12 where Kathy gets stuck in the honey because I'm sorry, Kim. I loved you, but I got to tell you, I tweeted that exact scene when that was happening. But
our separate boats were amazing.
So in Dylan, there was a lot of drama, a lot of scheming, a lot of strategizing.
It was like Big Brother meets Survivor meets not the Amazing Race, but like, yeah, it was, crazy.
So my only thing was like the whole deal or no deal. I was kind of nervous because it's so, it's unpredictable, but it's like almost like a crapshoot. So I was kind of like that. I mean, like, how do you target people to do a crapshoot type of challenge?
I thought that, but it's the way they listen. I was thinking it was going to be something like, this is what you're giving us. It was not like that whatsoever. Almost every single episode is like you're on your toes. Like it is so excited.
You got a main challenge at the beginning. The main challenge, you're getting briefcases, and that's going to be the money that you're playing for that night. Then whoever gets the most money out of a case in that challenge is who is going to be the winner and have safety. And then they get to pick out of the bottom two or however many, who out of the bottom is going to face the banker that night and play deal or no deal. Then they go up and play. If they beat the banker, then they get to stay. If they don't beat and they don't have the best deal, let's say they picked a case and they had a lower amount than, then they got sent home.
Okay.
And so that's kind of how it went through.
But see, it's like you take a risk because you put someone into that, and if they do poorly, they're eliminated. If they do well, they get to choose who the person eliminated is.
Oh, so they can eliminate any of the other contestants?
Is that? I can't.
Yeah, Kim? That's how it was. If you won, and if you beat the banker, and like you had the best, then you could pick out of the remaining people who you wanted to send home, and it could not be the person that was shit.
That is savage.
Frank, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Okay. And then next season, Parvati and Dr. Will are on.
Really? Oh, I did see that. Okay, but I thought for something else, traitors. Okay, cool. Okay.
Oh yeah, except for the ones. Okay, except for the ones who are safe.
Yeah, except for the ones safe.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm
watching House of Dragons right now. But
you're only on season 1, Boo. You got a while to go.
I know. So I think I'm gonna tune into Deal or No Deal tonight.
Except for one safe, and Kim saying, and Meghan Markle was a model on Deal or No Deal Island. And then one of the models from the original Deal or No Deal, she was Claudia. She was on.
Yeah, I know Claudia.
What's she from, Frank? What was that show? Didn't you watch her? She's from the reality show.
Housewives
of what?
Of Atlanta. She's on Housewives of Atlanta. She did. She was a commentator or a TV personality for different talk shows.
Do you remember when we thought she was going to be on The Traitors, and like Boston Rob was going to be on The Traitor season 2, but it turns out that's what they were filming.
That was right.
And I remember you saying that you thought like you weren't happy with her as a casting choice. You thought she was like boring. Listen, Claudia was not boring on this. I can tell you that.
I never said Claudia Jordan was boring. I might have said something else.
Kim and Tina said I can neither confirm nor deny that David from Survivor AU.
Oh yeah, he's on it too.
Okay.
But to Sophie Duffy, I think, said Dr. Will can't do Traitors, but he can do Deal or No Deal Island.
Yes.
So the difference there, Traitors doesn't pay as much. However, something like Deal or No Deal Island for Dr. Will, that's a ton of money. Like the prize, if you get all the way to the end, can be like millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So he's going to play something like that because there's a better chance if he goes far that he's going to bring home more money than a couple $100,000.
But also, if there's only 3 like quote unquote celebrities on the show, they got a bigger budget for them than they do for the rest of the people whose first time it is on reality TV. Unlike Traitors.
Parvati has some damage control to do some
right.
PR.
See, no. Claudia was coming for my throat.
Yep.
I
You
think
got to be.
I'm
But I'm going to
good
say
time
one thing about
watching
Kim
this.
Mattina. If you going for Kim Mattina and you coming for her throat, you better come quick and sharp because Kim's got some knives that she's sharpening. She's going to pull them knives out and cut your ass.
Oh, I cannot wait to watch. Oh
Listen,
my God.
no. Kim was mother. Kim was
I
mother.
guess it's on Peacock.
Look, we're going to
Peacock.
get Kim on one night to talk
Peacock.
with us. But
Oh, we
let me
have
say-
to.
If y'all have never seen it, Kim's got this somewhere, probably on Twitter. But her sitting there and she's playing a game and she's just got her knife and her knife sharpener out and she's just sharpening her knife, just talking to people.
Oh my God. I'm so afraid. I'm gonna either love Kim or hate her. I'm just joking.
Oh, you're gonna
I'm
love
gonna
her.
love her.
You're
I'm sure
gonna love
I'm gonna love you. I'm sure I'm gonna love you if they love you. But you see, we be going at it. I'm sure I'm gonna love you. And I heard that there's like a lot of food.
If you know, you know.
I don't know, so I gotta watch it.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
guess I gotta restart my Peacock account.
I got you.
Okay.
Oh, I do too.
Okay, I'm excited.
So who do we think's going home?
I think it's Mackenzie.
Really?
Unless she wins.
Weren't they like
I know.
weren't-
It's
so,
just
so if it's Rabina and Mackenzie, Mackenzie's gone. If it's Cedric against anybody, the other person's going. Right. So what if it's oh well. Okay.
Yeah.
So Mackenzie or Rabina. So I hope Mackenzie wins the AI arena. Rabina can go for me, to be honest. Because I think Mackenzie has a little bit more game and entertainment in her. So that's what I hope.
and we would lose a showman. We would lose a showman's.
Yeah.
Like a possible showman, which Big Brother is probably like, ugh, because in the first, like in the pre-jury, they lose the only two showmances that they've been able to
Why are they
showcase.
I don't know.
They love.
Joseph and
They
Leah
love
told each
that.
other that they like each other.
Who? Cam and Leah?
Joseph and Leah, I think.
Yeah, it's been something is, and I was thinking that was going to happen in the beginning, but now it's like they almost said like that they have the most with each other. I don't know, but yeah.
Baby.
So there's Leah playing, maybe. I don't
Playing
know.
with Dick. She's not playing the game. She's
Damn.
playing with Dick.
Has a person come on Big Brother and like had a showmance with almost every single man in the house before?
Bruh.
Oh
This
God,
is
yeah. What was her
ridiculous.
name? Season 5. What was her name? Blondie.
Not Holly.
Holly?
No, not Holly. No, not Holly. She was on All Stars then.
Not Allison.
Yes.
Oh, four.
No.
4.
No,
No,
she was with Nathan. But her ex was in the house, but she was with Nathan.
And she was with 2 or 3 in the house.
No, she just messed with Nathan, right?
Ooh, yeah. It's time for a good Big Brother horror. I think I kind of want one.
That's why I need to go on. If I went on, I'd be going boop, 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 boop. It'd be like musical Dick.
Politic your way to the top, baby. Politic your way to the end.
Politic your way to the well. That's what Leah is doing. She's politicking her way.
What?
heavy.
WWE
Yeah, and then,
Damn.
Janelle, Allison.
Leah wins HOH, and then each night she has a different guy in her bed. That would be she would go to my number one. She would go to my number one, put her as my all-stars.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not. They all look good. I mean, Joseph's not technically somebody I find that attractive like that, but the other
I
ones,
do.
go for it.
Or,
Go
you know,
for
the one who
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
or there's also James.
Woo.
Y'all remember James? Big Dick James? I think he was
Season 8.
Or
Yeah, he was
no, 8, 9, the pink hair guy.
Yeah.
That was season 8, right?
9.
No,
that was
nine.
the lover. That was the lovers season.
Yeah, that was the lover.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that was the mid
Yeah, which
season.
one? Wait,
Yeah,
which one
9.
was 8?
8 was
Which one
Evil
after
Dick.
All Stars? Okay,
Evil
yeah,
Dick.
so 9. Yeah. Okay, wow.
Yeah, 9 was because of
Well-
the writer strike. So they pulled in, you know,
Oh yeah, it was in the
a
winter,
new
right?
season. Yes.
Yeah.
And everybody had a partner or their love match or whatever. But yeah, James ran around with his big dick and was. My prediction, Kim said MJ wins the arena, 4-4 tie. Angela sends home Ravina.
I think Angela would send home Cedric.
Yeah, I think that she would send home Cedric.
Wait, so Angela gets to make the tiebreaker?
Yeah,
decision?
okay, that's one thing we left out. Yes. Because the reason why is because Quinn is voting.
Oh. So, I mean, yeah, okay, I guess.
But Kim, in order for that to happen, these house guests would have to wake up and play the game. And I just don't see that happening in 2 or 3 days.
Honestly, it's like, why not? Like, hey, if they could figure it out, like, get all the blood on Angela's hand.
See, if I was in the house, I would not be voting with the house. I would tell you I'm going to vote with the house. And then I'd go in there and I'd vote the opposite or throw a hinky vote in there.
I need a
just
hinky.
Just to cause mass hysteria and paranoia.
I really wish they were.
I can see Joseph doing some shit like that. I can see him doing something.
Or
like
Tucker.
That.
Okay. Tell me this. Has there ever
Did
been...
they get weed in the house?
No.
Somebody
asked Julie. Somebody asked Julie Chen Moonves that about because she said that she wanted to see Snoop Dogg and Martha Stewart on Celebrity Big Brother, and an interviewer said, "Well, would Snoop Dogg be able to like smoke weed? It's legal in California." And she says, "I don't think it's even legal to smoke cigarettes on television, so I don't know." I'm like, "Yes, it is." That was such a like what answer. I will never forget it. I can find like she's like
that was all season 2 was like them talking about smoking cigarettes in the backyard.
SpongeBob like, porn stash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love him. No, I want an alliance between him and Tucker. I do. I think they're
playing game. They were. I thought I saw something earlier where they were talking back and forth or talking about people that they didn't trust. I mean, maybe, but you know.
Yeah, asking Julie of all people, and she gives that of all answers.
She's got to ask God's opinion first before she can decide.
Hey, okay, I'm sorry. Like, she's got to drop. Like, it's just like there's a time and place for it, and that's not it. Like, why does that have anything to do? And
people want to talk about pushing LGBT and trans lives on people. Like, you're pushing,
but it's just like she's, and it's not just like it's not just like religion. It's this religion, like. Yeah. I mean, I gotta say, like, Jolene.
God is good all the time. God is good. Like, okay.
But Jolene has said this on her channel, and this is where I'm taking this from. But she made a really good point. It's like, what if she was like, Allah is good? You know, like that. Yeah, I mean, that would it wouldn't make me feel a certain way, but it will make a whole lot of other people feel a certain way. So it's like I don't know why she's bringing. It's like it's overdone.
Joseph said season 5 was people growling at each other in the backyard while chain smoking. Baby, that was season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
People were smoking cigs
that
for a hot minute.
Was on? What season was Nicomas on? 7?
5
or 8?
5 and 7. 5 and 7.
Okay, 5, 7.
Yeah. Even Big D was smoking some cigarettes that they ran out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
See, hell, Big Brother Canada, they were like,
the Queens will self-evict.
Y'all really don't have faith in us, really?
I would never go on this show. Never. I want to go on a pre-recorded show. I want to go on a pre-recorded show.
I'm telling you right now, you will never see me self-evict from the Big Brother house if I got in. Fuck that shit.
Never.
Oh, but I would just be talking so much shit on the live feeds.
I would too.
That's why I like
so
Chelsea.
Much shit.
That is why I like Chelsea. It's because she's talking to.
You know what? Yes, she is, and she talks mad shit.
She does. And if somebody comes in the room while she's doing it, she'll look at it and say, "I'm talking shit right now. Can you come back in 5 minutes?"
Okay. This did happen just slightly before the episode, though. Did y'all see that? I think I sent it. That Joseph was clocking Chelsea and Brooklyn's final 2.
He did.
To Tucker.
He did. I saw that. See, I saw that, Mackenzie. I did see that. I did. I saw that.
So that's out there now.
Brooklyn's days are numbered. She went from like a great position. She messed up with the Angela thing. She was in such a great position. Her days are numbered. They're gonna come for her for sure.
Oh man. Now I think she's got that dog in her. Straight up. I think she's got that dog in her. Like yes, I think let's say my favorites go home, whatever. The next best thing that I could see, I would love, I think, a Brooklyn Chelsea final two. Like, I would love to see, but like, I think the two of them together, I like their dynamic. I really do. I don't want to
see Chelsea's game ruined by Brooklyn. Because I think Brooklyn's starting to play a little bit.
Ben, it's about time. Where you been all night? We've been talking mad shit, disagreeing. Ben, we've been talking fighting. Mad shit tonight. Mad shit.
Ding, ding, ding.
This sums up what I think about Takor and Chemo. To go back really quick, and then we can. Takor and Chemo failing to choose an alliance name and choosing to, quote, sleep on it. It represents their entire game in one mini segment.
Did you use AI chat that?
No, that was on Reality BBQ. Shout out to Reality BBQ.
But did y'all know though?
That used to be my saving grace back in the day.
That goes way back. Seriously. I forgot all about that. Yeah, having to go. Yes. There was no social media. You had to go to the website.
Yep.
Yes.
And if you remember, their website had a forum, the forums, but they also had a Big Brother game. And I was in 2 seasons of their Big Brother game on the forum. That's when I got into doing orgs.
Oh, wow. Yep. I remember orgs too when I was like 14 years old, having like fake catfishes. I even played org.
How old are you?
I'm in my 30s. We could discuss after.
I'm
yes, I remember orgs when we were on AIM. So, the ASL thing. I was heavy. Josh was in orgs. I was heavy in the org world when I was younger. Very heavy. We probably played together. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Haven't been 27 in years.
Like 2 years.
Yeah, like years.
Like 3 years.
Speaking of,
I haven't been 27 in decades.
I can count on two hands, Joseph Collins. When the last time I was 27.
Ben Allen.
But
Ben's in the chat.
I can't count on 3 hands. I have to. It takes me 4 hands to count how long back I was 27.
Oh wow! Yes, it was like on AIM, and we all had to get in the chat, strategize. I even hosted one called Big Brother Maximum. When I was like 15 years old, trying to host one. It was very successful. We actually got to a winner. Some orgs canceled and it just didn't go all the way through. But yeah, I was heavy in that world. Definitely. I would love to play. I don't have I don't got time for it right now. But I would love to play a fucking org. Like, let me know where that's at. I don't even know how to apply for those. But
I'll add you to a Facebook group.
Yeah, I would love to hop in an org. I mean, if it's a quick one, but like
a fun one that's more fun to do is like a one where they do it in like a weekend and it's like a live org. Like I did Michigan Mole 2 years ago, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay, yep. I would love to do that. That was so much fun. Oh my god, back in the day. Oh my god, AIM. Good times. I love it.
Ben says I identify as Ben, not Joseph. Who do you identify as in the house right now?
No, Ben. I was saying a comment to Joseph Collins because he made a comment about him counting on his hands about something. So okay. That was before you came, Ben. Boo boo.
Ben, you missed a good one tonight, Ben. Right. I was wondering where you were.
Boo-boo.
Come on, Ben. but Ben, and for those of you who were not here earlier, perhaps you're joining late, but another reminder that Thursday night's eviction episode, we will have ding 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 Mimi.
Icon.
The math ain't math, honey.
The math ain't gonna be mathing on the Couch with the Queens.
Yes, and again,
I'm just ready for her to come in and tell us about all these other people's gameplay. I want her to read. I'm ready to hear her thoughts. The boots down.
I'm ready. I don't think I've really heard them yet this season.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would love to hear her input as well. But yeah, are we good, or are we going to keep chatting?
I think
I mean, I'm chilling. I didn't take my Adderall today, so I'm kind of here. I'm chilling.
Okay.
Ben Allen, sorry, I'm living my youthful emphasis on youthful life as a college student.
Congratulations, Ben.
I'm youthful too.
Wait, Ben, you live in New York, right? If anybody lives in New York, I have a special announcement coming up in a week or two. A huge, fun life announcement. So if you live in New York, hopefully you can partake in this announcement, and it'll be a great honor. If you could, but I'll tell you guys later. Don't want to jinx my shit, but yes. But yeah, Ben, congratulations on school. Yeah. So
and
yeah,
I'm youthful too. My titties are only 7 years old.
Hi, baby. You said your titties are only 7 years old.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. I hear that. Oh, Crispy, you're in the okay. All right. And so hopefully we will all be meeting each other pretty soon. End of September. Save the date. September 27th to the 29th. Any of those days, save the date. I'll let you guys know eventually. So that's probably why I won't be on the pod probably tomorrow. Bitches got a lot going on, but I'm sure y'all will hold it down.
Dare you?
I know.
How
It came
dare
at such a time. It came at such a time where I was like, oh, I'm sorry, Couch Potato Queens, Big Brother.
Ben came in and was like, okay, I'm gonna ring for Phil right at the end.
Well, you gotta ask his wife. But
apparently the house is really drunk right now.
Okay.
Are they really? Okay, let's go. And
all somebody else asked on Twitter, good question. If the house kids got drunk and got into a fight, who'd be most likely to scream? You date older men.
Oh no! Or who would that be screamed at? Talia
or Brooklyn?
Oh.
Or Angela?
No, Brooklyn is a married mother.
To be in a kiss, walk with me. Steven, chant with me.
To be in a kiss. To be in a kiss. To be in a kiss.
Again, I just want to say that you guys are awesome. You guys are lovely. I am so excited for Thursday with Mimi. Again, she is everything. I love her personality. She was so kind to me at the premiere party. So kind. She let me use her ring light. So awesome.
That's why you look so good. Okay.
I know. I was like, that ring light was lighting, like for real.
I was like,
what
are these? I was like, are these professional photos? My God.
Yeah, she
hooked
it up. Yeah.
I kind of want to see her take on political stuff too, because she's a political consultant. So.
Oh, and you know, we political down. So yeah. So tomorrow, if we sway into the political world,
Thursday.
Sorry, not sorry. Thursday. If we sway into some political talk, sorry, not sorry. It's our world, it's our life, and we have a special.
And if you're not registered to vote, please go and register.
Yes, please vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for, but
I will. Kamala Harris.
Yes. Get Blue Kim next.
You know, Blue was.
Or you can write Mackenzie Gray on your ballot and vote for Mackenzie Gray.
Wait, hold on. Go on, Frank.
Huh?
What did you say?
Blue was the only person I did not really talk to, and you know what? Honestly, I don't know why. She was there. She was like, I was with my ex at the bar, and then she was right there. And to be honest, part of me didn't want to hear any pandering, and I didn't want to hear any boo-boo cats or any things that like I don't want to hear my I didn't want to hear my lingo said to me the wrong way and be turned off. But I'm sure she's a lovely, lovely girl. But it wasn't personal.
Can we kick Mason for his comment?
Eventually. Huh?
Did you see Mason's
Nice to
comment?
meet you as well, Kim. It was a pleasure. Definitely. Love debating with you too from the sidelines. It was
we will not be getting Bowie Jane.
Listen, hey, I will say she was on Rob as a podcast and
boring.
I enjoyed it. She actually had some good takes.
Really?
She had some.
Look.
It was shocking. Like it's something. I think it's an episode to watch like on 1.5 speed. But
I think
it
I would love to get
anybody.
American Corey. Yes, that would be great.
I think we would talk to anybody, even Daniel. Because that's just what we do. Right. But I would love to talk to him and go head to head with him. That part. But yeah.
No, we're not being sarcastic. We're literally asking who.
Who is Daniel?
Daniel from Taylor season.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't like him. I don't like Steven. You said the same thing about Big D, and Big D is one of our. We love Big D now. I don't think we're gonna love Daniel, but I would love to just talk and see what he has to say, and if it happens, it happens.
Elvis. Cam Martinez said Elvis.
I would love to get Jasmine.
I would
love to get Jasmine.
Let me find her nail. Let me find her nail salon. Let me see what I can do. She lives in Atlanta.
Oh, we should get Rachel Riley to come back on to talk about Big Brother, because we all had her on for the Traitors, but
okay, if that's the deal, that's the deal. But look, but Ben, what's happening right now on Big Brother? A steamroll.
No, it's not.
This is a steamroll, y'all. The collective and the Pentagon is running the damn show. It's a steamroll. As much
Tucker
as
is running the damn show because
Tucker and Angela running that show.
Else off the block.
They're running the show for entertainment purposes, but in terms of the alliance, the Pentagon and the collective are running the show. This is a steamroll. We had Matt, we had Lisa, we had Kenny. Those are steamrolls, and now we don't have Rubina or Mackenzie. It's a steamroll,
and it's all because
2 weeks in a row they've been trying to get Tucker out, and they've not been able to do it.
And it's all because you got to think of it this way, though. If it wasn't for that initial power given, then if it wasn't for that initial power, Angela would be HOH, and probably Quinn would be out. It would look completely different because Angela would be HOH. It's not even like a hypothetical. She would be HOH.
I don't care what y'all say. I'm not going to agree with y'all. It's a fucking steamroll.
I got something you'll agree on. I bet when Tucker gave Angela that POV, I bet that's the wettest she's gotten in years.
She went, it was like she.
It's like she just had an orgasm for the first time in her life.
That was some iconic shit.
She's like, I had no idea.
She's so dramatic. Oh my god.
We know you had no idea, bitch.
I love it. I love it too. Yeah, this season is a good one. How so far? This is what, week 4. Where would you guys rank it?
I think it might
so far just week 4. Just week 4.
I think it's the lesser of all of them, only because there was no like, oh, what if this happens? There was no anticipation because they knew Quinn would be HOH. And that's not something normal that you just like get. You don't ever like, the house doesn't know that the HO prior to eviction, he's going to be the HOH next week. So there wasn't as much scrambling and like, things they had to really do. But I think we need to see the veto episode before just, seeing Tucker win it and then them having to do something. I think it could get better, but this is the only week so far that we haven't had a fight. Well,
I would say if it was not for Tucker and Angela, all the shit going on, all of that, if none of that had happened, then this would be probably one of the most boring seasons of Big Brother ever, in my opinion. But because of the Tucker and the Angela and all of the stuff that's happened through it, I mean, it's been good TV, and it's bringing back more of the Big Brother, the old Big Brother vibes, where people are pulling people off the block that they shouldn't be pulling off the block and staying on.
Yeah.
There's game happening. There's, it might not be great game or it might not be good strategy, but it's something happening. And for the first time in a long time, we don't really know what's going to happen each week. Like usually somebody gets HOH and we're like, well, this person's gone. And we know exactly who's going out the door the next Thursday.
Right.
And now we're kind of having to watch each episode to kind of be like invested to be like, okay, or watch the feeds. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of sad. About the
Amen,
fees
Ben
this
Allen.
season.
One of key word there, Mackenzie. Nothing will ever outdo the atrocity that was BB22.
I don't think anything will. That might be the worst.
And then BB25 was not great, but
but
BB25 was good. But it
we
was
have
good the
Felicia.
first few weeks. The first 4 weeks of BB25 was great. It was great TV with Izzy and all of that. But after
I still
So
I
was the
still
rest
had
of it
Felicia,
watching Felicia and Sari go at each other.
but
that was exciting. Yeah.
it didn't matter. As long as I had Felicia's cackle, I was fine. Like that's all I really needed. That was like my joy throughout the day.
The saving grace of BB25 is you had the interpersonal related stuff going on. It wasn't gameplay, and it was a steamroll on some stuff, but it was still entertaining because of the Felicia and Sari carried that show basically.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yes.
If it had not been for
Yeah.
them, then it would have been a snooze fest. But because of them, I feel like it's a better season. And Jag, I mean, I don't hate him as a winner. You know, he did get evicted off this other stuff, but I mean, he fought his way through it. So I mean,
agree. And took control.
I would rather see somebody that fought their way to the end than somebody that sat there and just didn't really have to do anything for it.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Oh
Yeah. I'm kind of scared. I hope that doesn't happen with this season. I don't know. We'll see. But all right. I think that was a great chat. I'm glad we came on and spoke
My
about
fists are
this.
sore. All this fighting.
I know.
I was fine.
No,
Yeah.
you talking about your fist. My eye is sore. Like the punches I was getting today. Damn,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have a black
my
eye
titties,
today.
my titties do a good bump.
Damn, like woo, smack a bitch. Like damn, y'all got me today.
I just kind of kept it real.
Thank you, Joseph. Joseph
all,
said
I
it's
keep
a
it
great
real.
chat. That this was 20 times better than the show itself.
Thank you so
That's what we
much.
gonna do. And no, I love that we have.
You
a season
please go
where
and tell
we
that
have
on
different
Twitter
sides.
and hashtag CBS, hashtag Allison Grodner, hashtag,
And y'all, if you have any questions that if you can't make it on Thursday, or if you have any questions that you for sure want us to ask Mimi, put it in a comment after we wrap, and we'll be able to go right back to it, and we'll ask her.
Yes, definitely. So if you guys want to follow our entire channel, follow us on Twitter at Couch Potato Queens. That's QWNZ. Or Instagram, Couch Potato Queens. Or make sure you subscribe to the channel and like, comment, and again, subscribe. Steven, where can
And
everybody
we love
follow you?
really quickly, we love everybody that comes in and watches us. But if you could do a huge favor, if you love us, after we end this, go back to YouTube, pull the video back up, and just hit like and comment on it. That would help our channel greatly. And we would love you forever.
And on Twitter, if you guys want to give us, some retweets or comment under the comments, I'll comment on those. Go for it. I'm lying. Let me not lie. I would try. But yeah. We love you guys. We genuinely do love you guys.
We do love our tater tots.
We do. Steven, where can everybody find you?
If you would like to find me, you can take a screenshot of this video right now, right after you smash that like. Next.
Mackenzie, darling, where can we find you, my love?
Facebook or Instagram, Kenzie Joe 205, or Twitter, Kenzie_reality.
Perfect. And you lovelies can follow me on Instagram at I'm Frank Williams, or Twitter for political rants at I'm Frank W. So thank you all for watching, and I am so excited for Thursday. I'm sure somebody will hold it down tomorrow. I might get on tomorrow. We'll let you guys know. But thank you. It was lovely chatting with you all, and I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely evening. And Couch Potatoes out. Bye, everyone.
Bye.